If you are tired of asking yourself what's for dinner today, you are at the right place. Hi, my name is Tian. I'm your mom friend of two toddlers who has tried way too many meal planning systems so you don't have to. The problem I find with most of these meal planning systems is that they're outdated. They simply don't include AI tools, they don't consider lunch, and some of them simply take way too much time. Today is my meal planning and shopping day, and you are coming with me to see how this 3-step system in under 30 minutes can drastically reduce your mealtime decisions fatigue. That's a long sentence. Oh, and have I mentioned that as someone who struggled to stay on budget, this is the only system that has kept me in budget for 6 months straight. Now just grab some pen and paper or a note app on your phone and let's get started with step 1. Doing an inventory of what is already in your fridge, then freezer, then pantry. The order does matter if you want to reduce waste and stay in budget because the stuff in your fridge are most subject to perishing, followed by the freezer and followed by the pantry. After you figure out what you already have in your house, it is time to start writing down menus. Prioritize using up all that you have and then think of what else you need to buy. The system is very flexible and you can be very creative about what's on your menu. This is where AI tools really come in handy. This is an example of how I use ChatGPT to help me figure out how to use up some of the protein that I already have on hand. This way I'm only shopping for complementing ingredients. You can really experiment with different prompts to help you find recipes that will fit your needs. This is one way I do it, and that's by searching for ones that are backed up by lots of positive reviews. It's especially helpful if you have dietary restrictions. I have been able to find recipes with all sorts of requirements, whether that's low carbs, gluten-free, dairy-free, refined sugar-free. I've searched for muffins sweetened only with banana or applesauce, etc. The sky is the limit for how you can use AI search engines to help you meal prep. By the way, if you are enjoying this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Once I have some idea of what I'm cooking for dinner this week, I'm gonna start plugging them into my journal/planner according to how busy certain days are. As you can see, my Monday and Tuesdays are packed, so I'm going to stay with dinners that are very easy, that I can make in under 30 minutes, that I don't have to babysit so much. I also set aside Thursdays as leftover days, and Friday we order pizza because we have movie night. That means I only have 5 dinners to plan for. Something I don't hear people talk about a lot is having set menus for lunch. Those are just no-brainer go-to meals set aside for certain days of the week so that when you come to those days, you know exactly what you're having for lunch. You guys, this is a total game changer when it comes to the flow of your day with your kids. I love you too, see. For example, Wednesday is our mac and cheese day. I know my kids love mac and cheese, but they can't live on mac and cheese every single day. So we set aside one day a week to enjoy mac and cheese. Because of how excited they actually are very motivated to listen that morning. If we have to leave the playground, for example, they are very good at listening. Transitions are difficult. They're difficult for kids, they're difficult for adults. We keep having to think about what's next, but having your lunch already planned out is going to bring so much smoothness in those transitions. We're just staying with simple, straightforward, quick to make. We have a mac and cheese day, we have a smoothie day, we have PBJ day, we have avocado toast days. These are all simple things I can make in under 10 minutes. Now that you know what's for dinner and lunch every day of the week, it is time to go shopping. Now, I don't know why people are not talking about this more, but as someone who likes to impulse shop, who likes to browse and explore, a really important tip to stay on budget is to actually only go in store every other week. One of the major reasons of why I switched from Costco to Sam's Club is actually because of its pickup features, so I don't have to go in the store to shop. I know that with Instacart you can also shop with Costco, but there is a markup. I use a lot of Target pickup, I use a lot of Whole Foods pickup. Another tip I highly recommend is to only shop once a week. For example, Friday is my one day of the week where I'm gonna plan my week, plan my meals, and then go grocery shopping. If you reduce the amount of times you allow yourself to shop throughout the week, you reduce the chance of spending. And I have a list on my fridge here for all the things that we need to get at the store. So throughout the week, if we realize, oh, we're short on bacon, we're short on butter, then we're gonna put that on the list so that when I go grocery shopping, I know exactly what we're getting. Friday is my official grocery shopping day, but midweek, Tuesday or Wednesday, allow myself to do one pickup order. If we're running out of milk or banana or eggs, which we commonly do, that is the day I'm gonna allow myself to do a pickup. And that is how I plan my weekly meals in under 30 minutes. These are all tried and true tips that I have accumulated over the past 6 months to help me stay on budget in my busy mom life. If you have any good tips on meal planning, please let us know in the comments below so that we can all learn from each other. And before you go, please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye! It's way too far.